Hey guys, this is Josh again with another episode of Small Biz Friday. Today we're going to talk about how to decide on a good Google ad budget for your business. So before we do that, we got to take a look at how Google Ads actually charges you. So when looking at your ad spend for Google Ads, Google is going to take three things into consideration. One is your bid. The second is your quality score, and the third is your format impact. So your bid, that is you telling Google how much you're willing to spend on a click, or in other words, people landing on your landing page for your website. Your quality score is how relevant your ad is. Because Google wants to show the most relevant content to their users, they take this into consideration as well. So this means that your ad is actually relevant to what they're searching for, your landing page is relevant, and it's an actual quality key search that you're targeting. The third is your format impact. So with Google Ads, there's a lot of tips and tricks to make your ad not only bigger, but also look better. If you're utilizing your formats, or what are called ad extensions, to the fullest, you're going to have a great format impact. All right, so let's look at a couple examples. So in this example, we have four companies. Company one is bidding $4 for a click. Company two, $3. Company three, $2. And company four, $1. So company one has a really high bid, which isn't necessarily bad. But because Google takes everything else into consideration, we can look at how they fare. So company one has a low quality score, a 3 out of 10, which isn't the best. It's not super low, but it's not very good either. Company two has a 7 out of 10, which is pretty good. Company three has a 10 out of 10, which is just phenomenal. That's where we want to target for sure. And company four has a medium quality score, 5 out of 10. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's not terrible though. All right, now looking at their format impact, company one has no formats. They're not utilizing ad extensions. Company two, they have a low format impact, so they're not doing the best either. And company three has a high impact, which is really good. They're utilizing extensions to their fullest. Their ad looks really nice when it pulls up on the search engine result page. And company four has a medium, so they're doing pretty good as well. They're doing some Google ad extensions, but maybe not utilizing every tool Google has for them. So how does this correlate? So Google takes all of these into consideration, and they come up with what's called your ad rank. In your ad rank, it's a combination of all of these, and when somebody does a search, Google orders people on the search engine result page based on your ad rank. So company one, even though they bid the highest, they're not even gonna be ranked. They have a 7 out of whatever the ad rank is, they have a 7 for their ad rank, so they're not gonna even show up on the results page. Company two scored a 14 because they had a good bid, they had a really decent quality score, and even though their format impact was low, they did pretty good on every other thing. So they have a 14. Company three did good pretty much across the board. They had a lower bid, but they scored a 20. Now company four, even though they bid the lowest, they are still going to be ranked number 3 on the search results page because they did everything else okay. So when looking at how much you're going to spend on an actual click, Google only charges how much it takes to beat the next guy under you. So with company three here, they scored a 20. They're ranked number 1. All they have to pay, so they're willing to pay $2, but all they have to pay is however much it takes to beat company two right here. So that could be $1.50, it could be $1. So they're ended up, because they did everything so well, they're not only going to be the number 1 result, but they're also probably going to spend the least amount of money on the click. So what does this mean for your company? Basically, once you have these 3 things nailed down, you're going to be able to come up with a budget that's most effective for your business. Especially these two, quality and format impact, are going to be huge. Once you have a high quality score and a high format impact, you're going to be able to adjust your bid accordingly and get the most bang for your buck. Last thing, obviously, all of this is dependent on your industry. Each industry is going to have different budgets that you're going to need to set in order to be competitive. Not all industries are created equal. So if you're in the dental industry, you might have to have a higher budget compared to, let's say, the food industry. So be mindful of that as well. But as long as you're following these three key principles, you're going to know that you're going to get more traffic and you're going to be able to beat out your competition. So to end, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or email us here at Rise, and we can get this handled for you and set a great AdWords budget for you.